अरे
आया?
इतनी हवा,
तो क्या करूं? वॉक ना लूं? मोटी हो जाऊं?
गुस्सा क्यों हो रही हो?
क्या चाहिए तुझे?
अरे वो आपने वो पब्लिक सर्विस अनाउंसमेंट किया था ना कि कोई भी वीडियो ना बनाए, कोई भी वर्कआउट ना करे, तो मैंने सोचा कोकी पूछेगा मैं हेल्थ एक्सपर्ट को बुलाना चाहिए।
कोकी ब्लाइंड और डेफ है, मैंने कभी नहीं बोला कि वर्कआउट मत करो। मैं क्या कर रही हूँ अभी? मेरा 1 घंटे का वॉक ले रही हूँ।
1 घंटे का
बोला
वॉक?
हमें बख्श दो
हाँ।
और हमें नॉन स्टॉप वर्कआउट वीडियो डालो। लाइफ में लोगों की दूसरी भी प्रॉब्लम्स है, थोड़ा सेंसिटिविटी। तो मैंने ये नहीं बोला वर्कआउट करो, जो करना है करो। अब मैं बोल रही हूँ आपको जो डालना है डालो।
कोकी पूछेगा कैसा लग रहा है?
कोकी कौन है?
अभी कोकी को इतना बुरा भला तो बोल दिया आपने, अब बाद में पूछ रही हो कोकी कौन है?
कोकी क्या कैसे हो गया? कोकी कोला?
कोकी कोला मेरा गाना है,
हाँ।
कोकी मेरा नाम है।
क्यों फोन किया मुझे? परेशान करने के लिए?
मैं क्या करूंगा अगर ये लोग वीडियो नहीं डालेंगे? मैं किसको देख के वर्कआउट करूंगा?
तेरे लिए मैं स्पेशल वीडियो बना रही हूँ।
ये आपने वॉकिंग का?
नहीं नहीं, ऐसे जाओ, चल के बेड पे बैठो, रिमोट उठाओ और टीवी देखो। जो तूने मुझे फोन किया है, क्यों किया है? बाय बाय, टाटा।
अरे ऐसे मत कटो, अगली बार फिर से कुछ हेल्थ एक्सपर्ट की जरूरत होगी तो आपसे बात करूंगा।
हाँ, तो मुझे बता देना। और मैंने कभी नहीं कहा वर्कआउट कर, तू भी कर। हाँ, मत दिखा।
मैं अभी कर रहा हूँ।
सब चीज तुम लोग करोगे, हमको देखना जरूरी है उसको।
करेक्ट, बिना दिखाए वर्कआउट करूंगा।
करो। ओके, बाय।
ओके बाय।
आज बात करने वाले हैं ल्यूक कुटिन्यो से, जो कि हेल्थ एक्सपर्ट है और हेल्दी रखते हैं आपकी बॉडी, साथ ही साथ आपके माइंड को भी। और वो 2,500 रुपये पर केजी वाली एक्जॉटिक वेजिटेबल के साथ नहीं, बल्कि वैसे सुपरफूड जो आपके किचन में मिलते हैं।
हाय लुक, दिस इज माय न्यू लुक। सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन, शुड आई शेव और नो?
No, I think you look great. I think you look great. You know,
that's what the girls on Insta are saying, don't shave.
So that's the advice you got to take. Definitely follow the girls.
They say that, you know, our body makes anything a habit in 21 days.
Right.
So what if we don't feel like going out after the lockdown?
That's going to be a good habit then. No, everything comes into balance. Like, you know, let me give you a simple example. I sent a question out to all my clients the other day and saying, how many of y'all are losing weight right now? You won't believe the clients who would never lose weight before lockdown are all losing it now. A lot of my clients are saying we're looking more toned. You know, they were overdoing it in the gym with weights and stuff like that, but now using their own body weight.
Luke, I'm getting a tone. I'm not getting tone. Oh. No, not that tone.
Oh, okay.
The belly.
Yeah. No. Yeah, there are positives. People are sleeping better because now, you know, we follow the cycles of nature. But without lockdown, our social lives challenge the cycles of nature. But now people are forced to fit into it. And people who are insomniac are like, hey, Luke, I'm sleeping way better.
It's the opposite which is happening to me. With me, I used to sleep at 10 or 11. And now I watch Netflix until 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or I sleep at 10 a.m. There's a new cycle. Wow. So do you think that a new cycle would also work? That I was made for this new cycle?
No, I don't think you were. And you better take a break at 21 days so it doesn't become a bad habit for you.
Okay. No living human has ever experienced this, like stay at home. Right. So what has changed and how is it going to impact human beings according to you?
So I think there are two kinds of human beings who will look at this very negatively and it's already affecting them emotionally and mentally, and human beings who are actually seeing this as a boon. I have like a lot of my clients saying, hey, Luke, we can get used to this lifestyle. But yeah, I mean, it's two ways. Whenever a situation hits any human beings are going to react in two different ways. This could be positive, it could be highly negative. It's the way each person chooses their path.
Taking a walk is my favorite form of exercise, you know, as also for most Indians. So, but that involves fresh air. What's the best alternative now?
So one is if our windows are open right now with the Mumbai air all cleaned up because of lack of pollution, you know, the exercise of pranayama is really good. Pranayama teaches us how to utilize our lungs to gain more oxygen. So if we don't have the ability to walk, you know, we can be active in our home, you know, doing squats and push-ups, whatever exercise you like. But pranayama is definitely recommended to keep your lungs strong and to get in more quality oxygen.
So the news also says that we need strong lungs. So can we make them stronger now? Or is our life dependent on how we have lived till this point?
No, the human body is resilient. It's got its own intelligence. You know, like even a smoker, let's say a smoker for 20 years decides to stop smoking. From the day he stops smoking, his lungs will actually start repairing themselves over time. But yes, our lungs can get stronger again through exercise, because when we exercise, we make our lungs work. You know, a 20-10 sequence that works beautifully for your lungs. So let's say you select an exercise that you really like squats, push-ups, jumping jacks. 20 seconds, you go all out. How many you can do? Take a break for 10 seconds, repeat it for 20 seconds. Do around 8 rounds of this. This will boost your lung power like tenfold. So that's a fantastic exercise. Yeah. And someone who's lazy and doesn't like exercising,
pointing at me,
let them take balloons. No, I'm not pointing at you. I'm making a point.
You're making a point.
I was making a point. You know, lazy people who don't like to exercise, give them a bag of balloons and let them blow up the balloons, because that's also a great lung exercise.
But
you keep blowing up balloons.
To buy a balloon.
No, that's only if they have balloons. We want people to stay at home. Yeah.
Okay. Is mental health in our control, or will we know only once we are out of this?
No, I think right now all of us should decide that we are in control. The beauty of the human mind is when we decide something. People who have not yet decided that, you know, their minds are like, this can depress me. That can take away my happiness. It's all about diversion. You know, whenever we have a sad thought, how can I move to a happier thought? I need to move away from that thought, so I change the way I feel about it. Self-isolation can also open up our creative, you know, mind. And in this isolation, we can come up with so many different ideas, build a new business, build a new movie, build a new protocol in your... There's so much that we can do if we divert creative energy. But right now, we got to decide that we're going to come out of this strong and as better human beings.
That we will. What is the worst thing that we can do for our body and for our minds right now?
So I think the worst thing right now is sleep deprivation. The strongest mechanism for an immune system, more than food, more than exercise, is your sleep. Because while we sleep, your body actually does its work to boost our immune systems. The question is, when you wake up, do you feel rested? If you feel rested, you slept well. So I think sleep would be one of them. Overdoing it on sugar. If anyone says, Luke, what's the quickest way to dampen your immune system? I would say go on eating sugar, because you will break down your immune system completely. Sedentary lifestyle, of course. And there's all this fear, this anxiety and this fear. People are constantly in fear. What's going to happen? All of that stuff. That is weighing down on your immune system as well.
Is there any way to meditate on Instagram? On
Absolutely.
Instagram?
Absolutely. See, meditation.
Because I live there. That's my second home.
So let me give you an example of, you know, I had this football player, ace pro football player, elite club. He was consulting with us, and, you know, he made a statement to me when once I told him, hey, listen, why don't you get into meditation? He said, Luke, what's meditation? I said, when you can only focus on something and you can't think of anything else. So he said, football for me does that. When I'm playing 1 hour of football, I can't think of my wife, my kid, my problems, nothing. Is that meditation? And I said, yes, it is. It is. So it doesn't have to be sitting cross-legged with a candle and stuff like that. If you're so into a movie or so into a song where you can't think of any of your problems, nothing else creeps into your mind, that is meditation.
Watching movies, can it be that?
Absolutely. Like, I'm on The Heist, and every series I'm on of The Heist, I can't think of anything else.
Are you watching my
like,
new series? People are saying I've done a brilliant job in Money Heist as a professor. So you can congratulate.
But, you know, that's why you got to keep the beard. That's why you got to keep the beard, because it does give you that look.
Once I was at the supermarket and I was buying bread. और उस पे gluten free लिखा था. So I asked the cashier, मेरा free gluten कहाँ है? Where's my free gluten? So can people like me ever stay healthy? Like, I have no idea about avocados, quinoas, free gluten, क्या होता है? I'm full desi.
Yeah. How do we define health? We just don't look at a six-pack and a size 0 figure. We look at people who have maintained their bodies and are happy people. And when I come across these healthiest and fittest people, they don't diet. They don't do all these quinoa stuff and all of that stuff. Their meals are simple. Rice, dal, khichdi, beans, vegetables. Once in a way, go out, enjoy a fancy meal. They're like carefree about their health, but they're disciplined about certain things. They eat on time. They won't overeat. They won't do stupid things that abuse their lifestyles. At the end of the day, are you happy? Do you feel good? If you don't, having a six-pack size 0 figure and you still don't feel happy, something's wrong in your entire plan of health.
So then, can you suggest some immunity hacks in an Indian kitchen?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. A garam masala.
Nice.
The garam masala is every Indian home. What is it?
Garam masala. That's one of my favorite movies.
Just add some of it to your food now. Just add some of it to your food. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the Indian garam masala is an immunity booster. Then we have, let's go down south. You have your sambar, you have your rasam. Come up to the north. We have all our curries. The base of a curry is tomato, onion, ginger, garlic, garam masala, superfood right then. If you're not vegan, you have your buttermilk, you have your curd, superfood right then. We live in a country of superfoods. Your normal amla, the little amla that we have, the lemon, just squeezing lemon in water is by default your vitamin C, your glass of vitamin C. It's alkaline for your body. Your coconut water, your coconut oil, your pure ghee is a superfood. So we have everything. We have everything. People can manage with that. It's overrated that we need to do more than that.
Okay, so I'm gonna just say a few statements, and you just have to tell us whether it's a myth or a fact. Haldi can cure any viruses.
I wouldn't say it's a complete fact because haldi alone will work to boost your immunity, which can help you fight viruses.
Non-vegetarian food should be totally avoided.
Myth.
A hot shower can kill all viruses on your body.
Myth. Myth.
मैं रोज गर्म पानी से नहा रहा हूँ लूक इसलिए कल से ठंडा पानी. Cold desserts like ice cream are carriers of viruses.
Myth.
So आज से ice cream भी चालू. You can get protein only from non-vegetarian food.
Big myth. Big myth.
Luke Coutinho is an undercover Superman.
Maybe a myth. Maybe a myth.
Maybe a myth. I think it's a fact. Watching Kartik Aaryan movies boosts your positivity 50 times.
Myth. Because what if it could be 100, 200, 500 times?
I second that. Kartik Aaryan is the fitness role model of the nation.
I'll say a fact for now because I want people to follow your advice of just being happy. Good health follows post that, believe me. Yeah.
Some people are making fun of prayer and religion and saying, now only science is going to save us. But I really feel like praying every day. It makes me feel very good. Is there some kind of science behind it?
Absolutely. There's a lot of science. And like, again, it makes you feel good. So you should continue doing it. Number two, prayer is so powerful. Prayer is so powerful. It's just been misconstrued by religion today. It doesn't matter whether someone's Hindu or Muslim or Jain or any of that stuff. It's the faith behind the prayer. Science is great. We need it. Right. But what everyone has within their control is the power to pray. Prayer for me could be intention. Intention for you to have a beautiful life. Intention for people to heal, for people to get better. That's a prayer. Compassion is a prayer. Kindness is a prayer.
But is there a silver lining to this?
There is a silver lining in everyone's life. We're just not looking for it, or it's there and we're just not seeing it. The silver lining out of this will be, number one, we know it, the world outside is resetting. Nature is resetting. Mm-hmm. People who are open to this are resetting in ways. Families are resetting. But there is a silver lining, and it is up to every human being to search and identify the silver lining that is happening in their lives and with this current situation.
Luke, this is not going on my YouTube. I did this because I wanted a free session with you. I also didn't want to wait for 4 months, which is the average waiting period for your consultation. So thank you, Luke. And
you're most welcome.
So thank you, Luke Cond, not Coutinho.
You're most welcome. After lockdown, you'll get your invoice. Kidding.
मम्मी,
हाँ
घर में गरम मसाला है?
डीवीडी?
अरे डीवीडी नहीं, जो खाने में डालते वो
है।
नारियल तेल
है।
दही
हाँ है।
आंवला
है।
घी?
क्या खाना है बता, सब है, दिमाग मत खा।
घर रहो, घर पे खाओ, कोरोना को भगाओ।